Hey lovelies, welcome to my channel. My name is Marjorie Kargbo, but you can call me Marj.K for short. And today I'll be showing you guys a glimpse of some of the work I have done. As you guys may have seen from my previous vlog, I am a London-based textiles designer who graduated with 2 degrees in printed textiles and surface design. I also mentioned to you guys in my introductory vlog that I will be letting you guys know what surface design is and what textiles design is, because some people don't know it. And today's the day, guys. Let's get creative and let's show you guys. Yes. I don't understand why I feel like I'm rushing myself. Like I really shouldn't. I should actually just take my time to talk to you guys. I'm sorry. Surface design is exactly what the word reads, guys, which is designing patterns and prints for different surfaces such as chairs, wallpapers, for fabric, which is textiles, and just different elements. The surface design course I studied was in the creative aspects of the subject, and the subject can get a bit more complicated, but mine was mainly about screen printing and just mastering the whole technique of screen printing in general. With this, I created patterns for interiors, gift and packaging, hard surfaces such as wood and ceramics, and also textiles. Ceramics where I made my own saucer, my teacup, and a plate to go with it. Created my own screens and positives from scratch. I know some of you guys are thinking, what? But yeah, I created my own screens and positives from scratch, and also printed lengthy repeats on wallpapers and fabrics, and mixed dyes and pigments, and the whole technicality of printing onto paper and textiles, which was very practical. These are wallpaper repeats I did that can be found in the background. I will be in mostly in my design studio of my vlog. Hashtag my bedroom. And they are 2-meter wallpaper prints that were inspired by Native American culture, the natural theme I had then. The colours symbolise freedom and patterns and nature aspects of it all. This was a collection called My Japanese Wallpaper Prints, which was mainly inspired by Japanese florals, and yeah, and obviously like the colorways are completely off each other, but somehow they do link together. Trying to prove myself right, but they're all digital, by the way, guys. Yeah. Hey guys, so I haven't really opened this frame in a very long time. This is the interactive frame I was talking about, which was laser cut, and it was supposed to be obviously for this fabric. I mean, for this wallpaper here. So I basically did with this, I just like cut out sections from the wallpaper, and then I also did the whole like laser cutting software, and yeah. I'm really not good at expressing myself when it comes to my work, which is really bad. I should be more, you know, in detail talking to you guys. Yes, I know. But anyways, this is the, and I kind of like measured them out as well, so you can see all of these strings. So when it's like hanged up in this picture, as you can see that the frames are all in line according to the cutout sections here, because obviously they're supposed, one of them's supposed to be there. So let's just try and do this. I'm not going to do it for all of them because that will take forever. But just to show you guys the concept of this design, that's how it's supposed to be. I don't think this one goes here, but obviously if I was to have it all packaged, I'll put exactly the instructions for it. So, but yeah, it's just like some kind of interaction. So when it's all over, the client can play about with it, with the frames, and yeah, so it's kind of like a 2D. I wanted like a 2D and 3D effect as well, something you can feel and play about with, and interaction. Screen printing is one of the manual aspects of printing directly onto an item, which is a topic that you can probably research about, because if I was to go into it now into depth, I'll probably be going on forever, and I do not want to bore you guys out. It was a subject obviously that I fell in love with at first before I found myself in the world of printed textiles design, which is mainly digital. Studying surface design was an eye-opener for me in the world of prints, for interior design and textiles, but my degree in textiles identified me as a designer. I say this because it showed me the role I can play within the fashion industry, an industry that I've always had an interest in but could never see myself designing garments or making garments. But been able to create patterns and prints for fashion fabrics, it's just me. Saying that, I will obviously love to work with like a fashion designer that we can both like sit down and work out ideas together in how my prints will probably look in a particular garment. But the whole essence of designing the garments and stitching it together, it's just not really an interest of mine. I mean, I will love to like gain that. I'm not to completely like close to that. I would love to gain that skill, but at this moment in time, I'm just mainly focusing on how I can better myself within my field. My love for both printed textiles and surface design was something I was a bit confused about at first, mainly because I didn't really like the furnishing elements in surface design, and I was hugely influenced by companies such as Tumblr, Laura Ashley, Sanderson, Wallpaper, and the amazing archive of Marj.K. Those were like a massive influence in the work I was doing whilst I was doing my surface design degree, and up to now I still really do love these companies and do find them really like inspiring. So these are just mood boards of images I collected together. I've got a design studio that wanted me to do some work for their clients, and they found me at New Designers, which is like a exhibition for obviously new designers. When you graduate, you go there. Depends what uni you go to. And yeah, and she wanted me to create some mood boards, and with the mood boards, obviously these are all like inspirations in order to create prints, which I did to put on the client list. But because this was more of the furnishing aspects of printed textiles, which I thought I was really good at, and didn't really have that much of a strong portfolio for the furnishing aspects of printed textiles, but my portfolio was mainly for fashion. So I guess this worked out. But just to let you guys, just wanted to just show you from all the things as to what printed textiles is, and I mean what surface design is, and this is all part of surface design, which is mainly printed textiles design. But yeah, this is just like the furnishing aspects of textiles design. However, I was open to the amount of creativity that was within printed textiles for fashion design. Prints in detailing of embroideries and embellishments, and was hugely inspired by couture designers such as Elisava and Valentino Gli, and British designers like Mocha Swansea, Peter Pilotto, Christopher Kane, and the list goes on for designers that I really liked. I was not only amazed with what they do in prints, but how they chose to be innovative in all ways. From these influences, being innovative was what I explored in my final collection for textiles, and that was called Embellishing the Tangles, which was mainly about drawings and bringing those drawings alive onto silk fabrics. I really love the essence of being free with the mediums I use within my work to express my inspiration and detailing through a fine 9 pen. This was like a really bad thing I did here. Obviously I should have actually used my own content in taking my own pictures, but then whilst I was in uni I couldn't, there was no time for me to go around taking pictures, so I decided to just use the picture from the internet, which is not a good thing for designing. But yeah, so this was like an inspirational picture there, and this is a drawing I did of it. So I was just really trying to be like very imaginative with how I was drawing within this project, and just wanted to just draw patterns around like a certain object and just create a print out of it. But I didn't really do anything much with this print. So sorry about the noise in the background. So now coming on to the drawing contents of my final debut show. So we've got my inspirational flowers there, and this was just things I just illustrations I did on Illustrator, and basically experiment in a different way of drawing as well in Photoshop. And yes, you drew butterflies, birds. Just did literally drawing of it. The next page as well, birds, and these were all things that I kind of like gathered together in order to create my final work, which I'll show you guys soon. My desire is for you to understand my passion, and I hope I'll be an influence to many. I have gained incredible skills and knowledge within my field of printed textiles, and I cannot see that going to waste. Even though it's not so easy working full-time and freelancing at home, but I have gotten used to my schedule now, and it is all about time management. Making the most of your time and letting your passion be your drive. These prints were all part of my collection for my final major project. This project, I looked into different ways in which I can play about with transparency of a fabric and how you can get something to move, get a drawing to move within a garment. So I really wanted to have the whole essence of my drawing come to life in movements as well within my work. You guys get it? Yeah. Within my work, yeah, something like that, if you guys can see it. The other thing that literally popped to my mind the other day was that if you're not really in the place that you want to be, or if you thought that that place was supposed to teach you and help you to grow, maybe, and you're not there now, that place is obviously not for you now at this moment in time, and you should always be content with where you are in life, and look at all positive aspects of it. Meaning, if you're not at the right place in life, maybe you can use what you have around you to create where you want to be, or to teach yourself about things that will benefit your knowledge. So when you get to that place that you want to be in, you'll be good at it. Guys, like seriously, this whole blogging thing is a new thing to me, so please, like, I kind of feel like I'm talking to myself right now, and it's a bit odd. Yeah, now within time I'll start flowing properly when I'm talking, but yeah, I just hope that you guys will feel very encouraged by this video, and by reading this blog as well that I have up. And yeah, stay tuned, guys. I will hate to be all about talk when action portrays a statement, and this diary of mine that I have going is just to dedicate myself much more within the craft that I love, which obviously you guys have gone through this whole thing with me and you know what it is. Printed textiles, to keep me going with it and to research my true self as a designer, because obviously I have graduated now and I literally have to come out of that thing now and start thinking differently, like, and start